What's going on, everybody? And welcome to my Friday night Smackdown review. This was a good, for the most part, a good Friday night Smackdown. Um, there was some interesting things that happened. There were some things I was wondering why it continued, but then as it evolved, I was like, oh, okay, all right. I can see. I'm interested. Like at first, you almost had me like, why y'all redoing this? But then it's like, oh, okay. But to know what I'm talking about, let's get into it. So we're gonna start the music. Um, they did do like a little recap, but they started off the show with the first match of the night, which is L.A. Knight, yeah, versus AJ Styles. Uh, for the this is the number one contenders match. The winner of this match will go on to face Cody um, at WrestleMania, or I'm about to say WrestleMania at Backlash. Um, for the WWE Undisputed Championship, and the match is Cody was on the show via like video package or pre-recorded video, but he was not on the show in person because they doing like a London tour. So a lot of superstars, including Becky Lynch, is over there doing over there in the London tour. So I actually see why they had the skeleton crew of what they had. Um, but yeah, this was a good match. I enjoyed it. This was definitely worthy of being billed as the rematch, the WrestleMania rematch, because AJ Styles and them brought it to each other. This was um this was one of the two best matches of the night because it was while the other matches was okay. These two, this match and the main event was like the better matches of the night. But this match was definitely good. I enjoyed it. Um, AJ Styles and LNA worked well together. But AJ Styles would get the victory clean too. I thought he would like have to cheat or whatnot, but no, he got the victory clean, and he'll face Cody Rhodes at Backlash for the undisputed WWE Championship. Or no, it's called the WWE Undisputed Championship. I'm sorry, I call it the Undisputed WWE Championship. But the WWE is actually first before Undisputed. I think I think it's like that. Brain is everywhere. Um, they cut a backstage promo with Solo where he's basically he's getting out the truck like in this nice little suit and fit, and he asked Paul Heyman where's Kevin Owens. Um, they're looking for Kevin Owens. He's basically looking for Kevin Owens to take care of some business, and he told Paul Heyman to take him to Kevin Owens. Um, then we would get to the the next promo, which is Austin Theory and Grayson Waller's tag team promo, where they get their new tag team belts just like they did on Raw with Awesome Truth. Um, Grayson Waller, of course, and them ran down R-Truth and them because they knew what was going on because they saw what happened on Monday. They call R-Truth Awesome Truth. There's like the second place title holders, and they called them the true champions, and they knew they was gonna get. They said I know how. They said that they remember R-Truth calling Triple H a magician. So as a magician, how he's gonna try to make them look greater than they already are. Triple H just have this annoying little smirk over their cockiness and unveiled new championships and told them before he unveiled it though, he told them that they will no longer be known as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but they will be known as the WWE Tag Team Champions. and just sold them the belts they would be holding to usher in this new era that they're heading into. And I gotta say, I gotta say, those new belts. I don't know if I'm gonna use a picture of Grayson Waller here, or the belts itself. Whatever it comes up though, uh, them belts was fire. I gotta admit, like, because they was old school. They actually look like the old school, like the faceplate part looks like the old school Attitude Era slash Ruthless Aggression era WWE tag team belts. Like that's what I like about these belts over. Not saying that I don't hate the Raw tag team belts, or the World tag team belts. Let's just say I don't hate the World tag team belts. I just like these belts more because they actually look like the old school belt, like how they look. He Triple H, they like did the old school, like how they did with the World Heavyweight Championship. They kept the faceplate like the old school design, but this one was these belts are even better than the new World Heavyweight Championship because they didn't change nothing about the faceplate. It looked like an upgraded old school. They did like they just upgraded the faceplate where they kept it the same, but just gave it a new fresh paint, and they gave it side plates. That's what it looks like, the old school belt, but with side plates. And it might be just a little bit smaller. Like I think they're like a couple of inches smaller than what the old school belts were, but they virtually like the old school belts with side plates. Which I like them so much, I'll be trying to get both of them, but I found out they both basically like $4.99. So I'm like, might just get one of them. But no, I want to get both tag team belts at least for the Smackdown, the WWE tag team championships. I want to get both of them, or I might just get one WWE and one world championship. Might do it that way. Either we don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Grayson Waller are presented with these new belts. Uh, Triple H goes to shake their hand. They disrespect him, but Nick Aldis tells them that if they ever talk like that and disrespect Triple H like that again, he'll show them a magic trick, an even better magic trick, and make them both disappear permanently, and that they don't if they don't take what's about to happen next seriously, they're going to they championships also going to disappear because he says that the fatal four way to determine their next challengers starts right now. And then we had the Street Profits come out, to the ring, and then then New Cash Republic came out. uh no, I think it was Herberto. Yeah, New Cash Republic came out, and then they went to commercial break. Then before the match could start, we got Naomi. We got it actually witnessed, or I could have just said. Uh, Actually, I should have said it, but this is actually the start of the second match, which is the Street Profits versus AOP versus New Cash Republic and Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. For the number one contender to the new WWE Tag Team Championships. Which, by the way, I should mention, it proves, it proves the rumors were true that that not only was they getting new belts, but they was reverting back to the old school title name titles. Too. So I'm glad that those rumors were true, that we was getting new belts, and both the Raw was going to be renamed to the World Tag Team Championships, and the WWE and the SmackDown went to the WWE Tag Team Championship, just like we had back in the day. But yeah, Naomi cut a promo before the match starts, saying that she not going to let her personal friendship with Bayley stop her from becoming the new WWE Women's Champion. Then we get to like I said, we get to the match, which is the Street Profits, AOP, New Cash Republic, and Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo. This was a good tag team match. Not this was a good. None of the matches were bad. Just to put that out there, just it was just matches that were better. But yeah, this was a good tag team match. I like the Tower of Doom spot that they did. I like the high flying that was in this match. The fact that uh, Tyler Bates picked up I think it was Razor or one of the ALP members. He picked him up to get ready to the helicopter though. Humberto or I think it was either Angel Humberto ruined it. But this match was good. It was I liked it. I like it a lot. And the Street Profits got the victory. I think by pinning one of the AOP members. Um, we got Solo and Paul Heyman, which or promo next, which started out backstage, but with Paul Heyman, you know, especially the Solo that they couldn't find Kevin Owens, but they certainly know he was there, and they was going out to the ring, but they asked Paul Heyman asked was Tama coming with them, and he just goes like this with his thumb, like, and they just go out to the stage and they do the whole little that this was your segment where they do the camera shot following the superstars to this from the back to the stage. And yeah, Paul Heyman introduced both him and Solo and basically said that he should be on the list of like the basically top 4 of people when they move stuff around backstage. And I guess he was getting ready to go into about Kevin Owens, and then he was saying he was going to say something about the tribal chief, but Solo snatched the mic from him when he did. I guess he didn't like what Paul Heyman was saying, and he basically said that he had to lose. The crowd was booing him. He get some heat. The crowd was booing him to where like he couldn't talk like they do Dominic Mysterio. But he was basically saying that he had to lose a brother last week to gain another one. His MFT Tama Tonga. I don't know what MFT is. Y'all won't have to let me know in the comments down below what he means by MFT. But yeah. And then we see Tama. We see Kevin Owens getting thrown onto the ramp, and Tama falling to shoot. Kevin Owens is busted open. Tama beats him up and keeps changes to throw him down the ramp. But then he gets in the ring and joins Solo as they put their wands up in the air. The referees and trainers come to take Kevin Owens in the back, but Kevin Owens on stumbling comes back to the ring, and for a majority of this segment, he was holding his own against Solo and Tama. Like even though he was busted open and delirious, he would hold his own, but the numbers games got to him, and he would succumb to the double team, and they fight with he got hit with like I think like 2 Samoan spikes, and then for that segment for Paul Heyman, Solo and Tama to stand tall, and then we get to when we come back, we got the continuation, which is now instead of the bloodline as Paul Heyman and Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, I forgot he was the reason why Solo and Tama couldn't go further with the beatdown to Kevin Owens, because he came out there to help the trainers finally stop Solo and them. And when Nick Aldis got there, Solo stopped Tama and all that. So this next promo continues from that, where Nick shows wanted to show Paul something, and he asked Paul, like, so you did you know about this? And you see Paul react to something, and then the camera shows what Paul's reacted to. It's a car crash. This is how Kevin Owens got busted open, apparently, because apparently one rental car belongs to Kevin Owens, the other belongs to Tama, and Tama ran his car into Kevin Owens and effectively busted him open, and that's what basically this all came about. He was beaten and dragged from there all the way to the ring. And Nick tells Paul, says he could clearly see that Paul had no idea about this, that to get his bloodline, to get the bloodline in order, and he tells him that losing is not the only thing that has consequences. Basically threatening Paul that he can't get Solo and the bloodline in order, that he's going to fire them for their actions. We get to the third match, which is Carlito versus Santos Escobar. This probably be this match was okay. I did say earlier all the matches was good. I forgot about this match. This match was okay. But it wasn't bad. It was just okay. And to me, it was okay. A fun little match with Carlito and Santos, with Santos Escobar getting the victory. Nothing too fancy, just another way to put over Santos Escobar. Carlito did look kind of good here, but still, it's like LWO just keep taking L's. Then we got a damage control promo where they got agitated that the interviewer called Io Sky the former champion, even though she is the former champion, and told her that Io will reclaim her women's WWE women's championship. She just whenever she gets ready to. But they out here, they was like up in the skybox like area. They said they wanted to get a good seats to two people that they don't like, and that they went. Dakota Kai went on a rant about Asuka and Kairi still being the women's tag team champions. Then they would get interrupted by Jay's music, and you see next to them on the other side in the other skybox, Sky High sees Bianca and Jay as they both would taunt them, and then Naomi's music would come on to start the main event. But before we get to that, Cody did do his promo. This is where he did his video promo before the match, where he just he found out that AJ Styles will be his opponent, and he said something about two Georgia boys duking it out, and that he can't wait to face AJ at Backlash. And then we get to the main event, which is Naomi versus Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. And this match was good. You know, the best part about this match that they gave Bayley and Naomi. Oh God, sorry about that background noise. Something must have happened. But yeah, they gave time. The best part, the reason why this main event was probably the best match of the night, because it gave them time. This match went on for about a good 15 to 20 minutes, and they got time to actually work. They got time to actually, maybe even a little bit longer, but they gave them time to actually work. They gave them time to actually put over, to make Naomi look good. Naomi looked good here. Bayley looked good here. They actually had a great match that I actually wanted to see have an actual conclusive end. And the reason why I say that, because it didn't have a conclusive end. Despite this having a good match, Bayley would win via DQ when she will be attacked by Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton will also attack Naomi. And she will throw them both in the ring to hit them both with the prettiest moonsault for her to stand tall, saying it's Tiffy time. And that's how they ended the show. This was a good show. I enjoyed it. Yeah, this episode SmackDown gets an 8 out of 10. My thumbs. Yeah, gets an 8 out of 10. Big ups, because this was a good one. I enjoyed it. Nothing bad here. Nothing too bad. Nothing too good. I mean, this was an all-around good show. Despite one match being okay, everything else was cool. But enjoy this video, though. You know what to do. You hit this button right there. for all of my WWE reviews. And if you enjoy the videos so much, you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. As always, hit one of these videos for more of my amazing content. And don't forget to check out our wrestling pit review later when it comes out, because we're going to be doing an in-depth review of Friday Night Smackdown. And you get to see it in the podcast format. So get over there, subscribe to the Wrestling Pit podcast, subscribe to LilBigMan Gaming, and see you in the next video. Peace.